Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. If it's your first time here, thanks so much for stopping by. I hope by the end of the video you will consider liking, subscribing, and ringing that notification bell. I'd love to see you here next time. And if you're coming back, thank you so much, you guys. I appreciate you so much. So today is April Marvels. These are the makeup products that just stood out to me over the month. I'm pretty selective when it comes to my favorites of the month. I don't just pick things to pick things. So I have quite a few things here to show you guys and tell you guys about. So without further ado, let's dive right in. I know I'm talking a lot with my hands. I can't help it. Also, my shirt is amazing. Life is good. And it has a Jeep on it. I drive a Jeep. It's like the perfect shirt. So I thought I'd wear it in this video. Anyways, you guys, let's dive right in. So for eyeshadow palettes, because eyeshadow palettes are everything. These are the ones that just really stood out to me and the ones that I kept reaching for. So the first one is the Kathleen Lights Dream Street palette. I picked this up because mainly for these blues, this shade here, which I thought was really pretty, and then this pink. I saw this online and I was like, you know what? That palette speaks to me. And it is really, really nice. Now, I find that ColourPop shadows are very pigmented. They aren't the most long wearing that I've noticed, but these blues, you guys, are so beautiful. This shade, so beautiful. Stay tuned because I think you'll be finding this at a retailer near you. And that's all I'm gonna say. But yeah, really happy to have this, you guys. I use this quite a bit, and I think of all of the ColourPop palettes on the website, this one just speaks to me the most. Of the ones I have, this one speaks to me the most. So I know it's definitely preference. I mean, you need to love these shades in order to feel the same way that I do. But they are all very nice. They all perform very well, and yeah. She's a gem. Obviously, we're gonna talk about Soft Glam because it's in everybody's favorites video because it really is that amazing, you guys. This is the typical Anastasia formula that you're used to. Reminds me a lot of the Modern Renaissance formula. I'm very light-handed with my eyeshadows, you guys, but you can see that I've worked some of these shadows. I've played with this quite a bit. I also did a week where I literally used Subculture, Modern Renaissance, and Soft Glam in conjunction with each other to see how many different looks I could create. This palette complements both of those palettes incredibly. So if you have Subculture and you can't get it to work for you in terms of like blending, use your Soft Glam. Use these shades in your crease and go in with some of those beautiful different shades in Subculture on the lid, since they're a little bit more difficult to blend in the crease. I'm telling you guys, this palette is one of those palettes that just pairs beautifully with other palettes. Like, it's a standout on its own, but it also is, it's like the golden retriever of palettes, you know? It's the palette that just gets along with every palette. Golden retrievers are dogs that just get along with everybody. So, and it's golden. There you go. I compared a palette to a dog, but you know, it's the truth. It's how I feel. It really is that good, you guys. It is your typical Anastasia formula. So if you're concerned that it's like Subculture, it's not. I have Subculture. I love Subculture, but you know, you have to treat Subculture like a lady. You have to be very gentle with her. You have to take your time with her, whereas this one here is, you know, easy peasy breezy, no problems. Okay, so Marvelous Mauves. I've talked about this a million times already, so I'm not gonna dwell on it. I'm not gonna keep you guys here long on it, but this palette is so good. These palettes from Dose of Colors, you guys, check them out. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna let it go. And then of course the Peachy Mattes, or yeah, just Peachy Mattes. This palette, woo, you guys, I have played with this palette so much this month. I love this palette. I've talked about it a lot. Every time I open it, I take a whiff. It brings me joy. The smell alone brings me joy. The colors are stunning. And I like that if you look at this palette and like you go down the rows, you can create looks down the rows. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just one of those palettes that it's really hard to screw it up. You know what I mean? Like you can, it's just beginner friendly. It's everybody friendly. The tones are beautiful. You can create several different looks with this, from something really neutral and simple to something bold and punchy and colorful. You know what I'm saying? So it's just all around an awesome palette in terms of shade range, but also the formula. This is different. This formula is different than the chocolate bar and the other peach palette. Like this is different. You do not have to build these up like your typical Too Faced shadows. So amen, hallelujah. Those are my palettes of the month. They were just such a joy to work with, and I'm gonna stop there. I could go on all day about it. Okay, I have two foundations that I just loved working with all month, and the first one, NARS All Day Radiant. You guys, this is such an amazing foundation. I have used this on so many clients, from people that have dry skin to oily skin to textured skin. It just looks good on everybody. Like I can apply this on anybody and it would look good. I'm telling you, this is just, if you've not tried it out, go get a sample, try it out. I guarantee you, you'll be shucking out the money, because it is just an incredible foundation. It wears so beautifully throughout the day. I typically have my foundation on anywhere from 12 to 14 hours. And it looks just as beautiful at the end of the night as when I first put it on. When your natural oils start to come through, it just looks skin-like and beautiful. Like I don't know how to explain it, you guys, other than it's also lightweight. It's super good coverage, but it's lightweight. It's very pigment packed. So highly recommend that one. And then Too Faced Peach Perfect. I'm obsessed with this. Like, again, the smell brings me joy. The product brings me joy. The packaging brings me joy. If you've not tried out anything from this line, you guys, this foundation is great. It really is great. It looks beautiful on the skin. It is matte, but it's not a flat matte, and I love that about it. It holds brilliantly throughout the day. You know, for a lot of the same reasons that I like the NARS one is I feel the same way about this one. I mean, they're just top notch in my opinion, and I think they're great. All right, so the Becca Backlight, I got this during Ulta 21 Days of Beauty. I've played with this quite a bit, and I love this. I love this as much as I love the First Light. I think these primers from Becca are absolutely incredible. You can wear this on its own with no foundation at all, and it just makes your skin look so healthy and beautiful. I love the scent. I just love everything about these, both of them. I think they're both brilliant primers. What else do I have? I have a couple setting sprays I wanted to talk about. The first one is from Pearlescence, and this is the coconut water. You can find this at TJ Maxx. You guys, this is glass packaging. What beautiful packaging for a product that's $7.99. This whole thing is $7.99. You get 8 fluid ounces. The mist, beautiful mist. I'm definitely going to keep this bottle. I'm definitely going to repurpose this. I'm not sure for what at this point, but I'm definitely going to repurpose it. It legit does hydrate your skin, you guys. It makes my skin feel like I have definitely given it another boost of hydration. I've enjoyed using this at night. I've enjoyed using this over makeup. I've enjoyed using this before makeup. It's just one of those beautiful setting sprays, and I've never heard of this brand. I don't even know who carries this brand other than TJ Maxx, but if you're in your local TJ Maxx, you see these. There's a few other different scents. Definitely check this out, you guys. It's amazing. And then the Ole Henriksen Truth Facial Water. This is Energize, Hydrate with Mandarin White Tea and Pomegranate. I've been using this at night. So basically I will apply my moisturizer after cleansing, go in with this, and it just sort of makes my skin look sort of like dewy. You know what I mean? Like it adds hydration, but it just, there's something about this, you guys. It smells straight up like citrus. Like it smells like oranges. And I just love Ole Henriksen. I love a lot of their line. I've used a lot of their products, and this is an amazing product. I don't know if it's still available, but if it is, I would say check it out. All right, I have a setting powder. This is from Laura Geller. This is the Baked Balance and Glow. I've talked about this already on my channel. This setting powder is beautiful. I have it on my face right now. I love that sort of dewy finish it gives my foundation while also setting my foundation in place. This is not a powder that's gonna leave you flat. You know, it's gonna give you that natural sort of sheen about your skin. And it does help keep my foundation in place all day. It's light. It's not a heavy powder. And I mean, this was a pretty domed product. I didn't get this, I mean, when this first launched is when I got it, and that was not that long ago. I would say maybe 3 months ago or so. And I mean, I've already worked through this powder. Like, I mean, not worked through it, but I mean, I put a pretty solid dent in it. I know it's hard to tell because it's a baked product, but I mean, I've gone hard on that powder. It's really, really good, you guys. Definitely swatch it out if you're in Ulta. All right, I have a hairspray and a dry shampoo. Ta-da! The hairspray is from Big Sexy Hair. This is called the Spray and Play. I talked about this also recently on my channel. This is an amazing little hairspray. I kept this in my little makeup bag for days that I wore my hair up. What I love about this is it does not make your hair feel crunchy. Like it puts things into place, but it never leaves you feeling like, you know how hairspray makes your hair crunchy? This doesn't do that. I would definitely pick this up in full size. It says it's a voluminizing hairspray, and I confirm, like I 100% confirm. This gave me some texture on days that I even wore my hair down. I would just mist a little bit of this in it because I was able to kind of do this number, and it gave me like great volume. This is an amazing hairspray. I definitely want this in full size. And I would recommend picking up a small one like this because I miss having it in my makeup bag. It's empty. I used it all. It's awesome. And then I picked up the Batiste Brilliant Blonde dry shampoo. Again, it's out. You'll see it in an empties video coming up, but I loved this. This was the first time I've ever used Batiste. I'd heard great things about it, but I didn't feel like this dried my hair out to the point, like some dry shampoos will literally make your scalp itch because it is so dry. I didn't find this to be overtly drying in my roots. I think it did a great job at soaking up oil, and it's affordable. Like, I will definitely pick this up again. I was really, really impressed by that. The Marc Jacobs Highliner in Rococo. If you guys have been watching my channel, you know I love these liners. They're my holy grail. It's unfortunate that they're $25 because that's a little spendy for a liner, but they are 100% worth it. It is one of the only liners that stays in my waterline, that I can put in my waterline in the morning and it will still be there by the time my PM shift starts. And I mean, that's hours later. So, I mean, yeah, they're spendy, but they're definitely worth it. And these are something I couldn't be without. Love. The Amrezy highlight, I mean, everybody's talked about it. We already know this is an amazing highlight, you guys. At first, I was kind of like, I don't know how I feel about this. I personally enjoy applying this with a sponge. I feel like with a sponge, this sits absolutely beautifully on my skin. The packaging is beautiful, of course, we all know that, but the product itself is really good. I also find that the more you use this, the better it gets. You almost have to work through that top layer. It's kind of one of those situations, but this is absolutely beautiful on the skin, and it looks beautiful on just about everybody I've seen it on. So it's one of those universal type situations. Gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. I just feel like the sponge sort of kind of just makes it lay sort of like it sort of like melts it into your skin, if that makes sense. Am I making sense? Do you guys know what I mean by that? It's just my preferred way of applying it, but I really have enjoyed working with that this month. I have two products from Becca. It was a big month for Becca. I mean, I've gone hard on the Becca products this month. The Anti-Fatigue Under Eye Primer. You guys, when I got this, I literally thought, okay, this is a gimmick. I'm not crazy about the whole putting your finger in the pot situation, but this is a great product. It legit does make me feel like when I apply this, everything that goes on top of it just sits better. I feel like I have less transfer also whenever I use this underneath my concealer, like as far as mascara and stuff. This is really good, you guys. I would say check it out. And then, of course, the under eye brightener from Becca. This is just holy grail for me. I had drugstore week. I didn't get to use these two products all week, and that's when I realized how much I love these, because when the week was over and I got to shop my stash again, I was so excited to pick these again. So these are like holy grails. Like they've become products that like just continue week by week in my shop my stash because I genuinely miss them when I don't have them. The Righteous Butter from Soap and Glory, empty. I mean, you'll see this in an empties video. I thoroughly enjoyed this. I think this is an amazing body butter. It's gonna be a little bit too heavy for the months ahead. It's because it is a very thick body butter, but for the fall/winter, this did amazing things for me. I really wanted to work through it and finish it up before summer, which is what I did. And I just, every time I got out of the shower, I looked forward to getting to use this. Like, it's just, the scent is amazing. It's really fresh, not super overwhelming, but just a really clean, fresh scent. And it just feels beautiful on the skin. It just makes your skin feel super hydrated. I haven't been using this for about 4 or 5 days, and my skin is dry as the Sahara. So I miss this. What else, you guys? I think we're getting there. I'm just kind of taking a peek. I wanted to mention a mascara, but it's like in my bag back there. But it is the Wet n Wild Skinny Mascara in Waterproof. You guys, I have had the hardest time with products transferring, like mascaras transferring down here throughout the day, like literally looking in the mirror and seeing like just where my lashes touch, like perfect lash marks under my eyes, because every mascara I have tried has transferred. Except this one. I did get it in the waterproof version. It's a black skinny tube with teal writing. It is amazing. If you have issues with your mascara transferring, definitely check this one out. It's affordable. You can find it at anywhere, I think Walmart, CVS, anywhere that carries Wet n Wild. It's right there. I wish I could grab it for you guys, but I don't want to like be that awkward in my video, so just take my word for it. It's an amazing product. Love it. All right, and then I wanted to talk about a bag. I know that's kind of random. This is a beauty channel, but in my introductory video, I did mention that we might be talking about fashion from time to time, and this bag here, I got this month, and I have just enjoyed using this so much, and I'm going to show you why. So first things first, this bag has not only, I mean, the print. Can we talk about this print? This print is darling. It's hot pink, navy blue, and cream. Perfect for spring and summer. It is leather and linen, and it's made by Spartina. Now, Spartina is a brand that we carry in the boutique that I work for, and I am obsessed with Spartina. I have a lot of their jewelry. I have, if you guys notice, my Florida bag that's always there. It's the one that's on the floor right now because I wore it today. I also have the Florida crossbody hanging up right there. These are all from Spartina, but what makes this one different, you guys, is this guy in the front. So your phone fits perfectly in this pocket, which means you're able to carry a tiny little bag like this without your phone sucking up all of the space on the inside. So you pop the little flap and you put your phone right here and it fits perfectly. I have the iPhone 10 and my iPhone 10 fits perfectly. I also have a case on it, so even with the case it fits nice and snug, and it's just easy to reach. I just love this pocket, and I just don't see a lot of purses that have this feature in this size. And then you get the zipper on the back. It's just like a coin pocket. And then you can take the handle or the strap off and just carry this as a wallet. And I've done that several times where I had my bigger bag and I needed my bigger bag, so I just popped these straps off and carried this as my wallet. And then you get all of this space on the inside, covering up my ID there, but you get all this space on the inside. All of these are credit card slots. Then you get this big pocket for cash, and it's duplicated exactly on the other side. So, I mean, this is just awesome, you guys. Plenty of room. I've carried this on nights that I've gone out, and I've been able to fit everything I've needed, all my essentials in here. I know it seems small, but I'm telling you, you can fit a lot more than you would think. And then another trick to carrying more in a small bag like this is keep your keys on this hook. Just use this hook and hook your key ring and keep your keys on the outside. That way they're easy to get and they don't soak up space on the inside. So I've really enjoyed this bag. This is called the multi-phone crossbody, and it retails for $82, I believe. It's worth every single penny, and I have thoroughly enjoyed this bag. It's just very refreshing to not carry around a humongous bag, because I am that girl that carries a tote this big on the daily. So to have something I can just pull out of that big tote and carry into the grocery store or whatever is just super convenient. And I just don't see a lot of purses like this with the phone pocket on the outside. So I thought I would share it with you guys. If you have any questions, ask me down below. I hope you guys enjoyed this favorites video, my Marvels video as I call it. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. If you are wanting, I've had some comments for tutorials, and I just want to touch base on this. I am not at a place, you guys, where I can edit. I don't know how to edit, and I do not have the time to dedicate to editing. If I were to edit at this stage of the game with my crazy schedule, you know, the 3 jobs and just the hectic of my life, I would not be able to get the content that I can get up for you guys. I would maybe get 1 or 2 videos out a week. So the problem with that is when it comes to tutorials, we're talking an hour, hour and a half, get ready with me's that I can't edit down and consolidate into shorter videos for your viewing pleasure. So that being said, I decided I would try to compromise with Saturday live. So basically every Saturday at around 1 o'clock, and that is Eastern Standard Time, I go live and I do my full face. I'm basically getting ready for work. I usually have to work on Friday and Saturday in the PM, so it gives me all morning to hang out with you guys, and yeah, we do about a 2.5 hour get ready with me. You can pop in, you can pop out, kind of watch the look unfold, if you will. We can chat, we can hang out. So if you are one of those people that really want to see me apply makeup and use these products, please join me Saturdays during the lives for now. Come August, things will change. I will have more time, and I am really looking forward to learning how to do some basic editing. But in the meantime, that's what I got for you guys. So anyways, this is long enough as it is. I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys go, but I can't wait to see you in the next video, and until then, stay well. Bye guys.